Cleveland restaurant owner Bobby George will soon be a convicted felon. He is scheduled to plead guilty on Monday to attempting to strangle a woman he was dating.
George made his first court appearance in this case this morning. News 5 investigator Sarah Bunnison was at the hearing for you. Sarah, this is part of a plea deal.
You've got that right. George was initially charged on 9 felony counts. The plea deal with a special prosecutor lets him walk away with just 1 felony charge.
Would like to enter a plea of not guilty.
Cleveland restaurant owner Bobby George entered a not guilty plea in court this morning. The judge continued his $200,000 bond and ordered him to have no contact with the woman he's accused of attacking.
What do you think of the charges? Are they fair?
No comment. What do you think? What do you think they're fair?
He's expected to change his plea to guilty of 1 count of attempted strangulation, a 5th-degree felony, next week. George was charged by information after he waived his right to a grand jury hearing.
In Cuyahoga County, I would say cases proceeding by information is very unusual.
Michael Donnelly is a Cleveland state law professor, a former Supreme Court justice, and was on the bench in Cuyahoga County for 14 years. He says the public has a right to know more about how George's plea deal was reached.
When something is perceived as unusual, is explained in a way to explain the reasons why, then that will foster public confidence. If it's kept in the dark and those questions remain unanswered, then that tends to provoke mistrust of the system.
Special prosecutor Jane Hanlon told News 5 she worked closely with the victim and her family to hold George accountable and to protect her from harm. The initial charges could have put Bobby George behind bars for years. Over a year ago, Cleveland charged him with 9 felonies, including attempted murder, rape, 4 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of strangulation, and 1 count of felonious assault. Cleveland police records show George was accused of multiple incidents of domestic violence against a woman he was dating. She told police on separate occasions George slammed her head into the ground multiple times, sexually assaulted her, put a gun to her stomach, strangled her, and shoved a towel down her throat. Among other businesses, George owns Town Hall in Ohio City and Barley House on West 6th Street. When asked how pleading guilty will affect them, here's what he said.
This case doesn't affect my business at all. It doesn't affect me or my business at all.
George's hearing to change his plea to guilty and be sentenced is at 2 p.m. on Monday. He faces up to 1 year in prison, but F5 felonies can often result in only probation.
And Sarah, I know you've done a lot of research on plea deals and the legal system. You'll be in court on Monday and bring us an update.
We will. We'll let you know what happens then.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.